I'm meteorologist Ken Drews from the National Weather Service in Tucson. Let's take a look at what we can expect this spring in terms of drought and fire weather conditions. The National Weather Service, along with federal, state, and tribal partners of the Southwest Prevention and Information Committee, invite you to join us in promoting Southwest Wildfire Awareness Week, March 30th through April 5th. This year's theme is Where We Live, How We Live, Living with Wildfire. The focus of the week is to increase awareness and to promote actions that reduce the risk from wildfire to homes and communities. Throughout the week, we'll feature links on our webpage as well as on Facebook and Twitter that talk about wildfire prevention and how to protect your home from wildfires. Additional sources of information will also be highlighted. I'll talk more about this at the end of this presentation, but first I'd like to give everyone an update on current and projected drought conditions leading into fire weather season across southeast Arizona. Dry conditions prevailed across southeast Arizona during the past 6 months. We had a couple of decent rains, most notably in November and just recently near the beginning of March. However, most areas fell far short of receiving the amount of precipitation desired. Unfortunately, the outlook for April through June does not point to much of a change. Chances are equal that we will have either wetter, drier, or near normal precipitation for the period. With precipitation totals for the April through June period normally quite meager anyway, actual amounts received are unlikely to put a dent in our current drought. Perhaps making matters worse, temperatures across southeast Arizona are expected to average out warmer than normal for the 3-month period of April through June. Severe to extreme drought currently prevails across most of southeast Arizona, and with no great prospects for an overly wet spring, drought is likely to keep a firm grip on our area. Drought can affect all of us in a number of ways. As we have recently seen, it can increase the potential for blowing dust, which can hamper travel and reduce our air quality. The agricultural community is, of course, greatly affected. In addition, wildfire potential can be increased when available fuels are very dry. The evolution of the fire weather season is complex, and how it plays out is dependent on a number of factors, including some not mentioned here. Drought conditions and the seasonal forecast have already been discussed. Fuel moisture is generally low due to long-term drought, although fine fuels, such as grasses, can vary greatly in content as they green up after rains but then quickly dry out. Weather patterns, which greatly increase how many windy days we will get, is difficult to determine with great certainty, but Arizona is typically windy during spring. An early onset of monsoonal moisture can alleviate fire weather conditions in the latter half of June, but whether that will happen is even more difficult to predict. The one factor that we can have some impact on is preparedness. While we can't stop every wildfire from occurring, by being diligent in our fire prevention efforts and how we protect our homes, the effects of wildfires can be lessened. There are a number of things we can do to help prevent fires from starting in the first place. A few are listed here, such as being careful with burning materials, campfires, and operating machinery. Don't throw cigarettes out the window of your vehicle, and obey all fireworks regulations. Learn more during Wildfire Awareness Week. Look for more information during Wildfire Awareness Week on our webpage and on social media outlets, and please have a safe spring.